Hey guys, I wanted to talk to you again today about another crowd pleaser this one is called a Kentucky hot brown, but it's our own spin on it because I don't have the money for roasted turkey. So we're going to be using lunch meat today that doesn't cost as much, and I need to use up the lunch meat in the fridge. The kids don't want any sandwiches, so we're going to be making this awesome open face sandwich I do. Dressing it up. Yeah, we're going to be dressing it up with a cheese sauce and some bacon and tomato. Now, half of my kids don't like tomatoes, even though I feel like the tomato makes the sandwich, and I highly suggest you try it first with the tomato. If your family's completely against them, they have a lot of nutrition, especially fresh tomato when you can get them. Organic is better on this one. You want to buy organic tomatoes to put on top of this sandwich, or heirloom tomatoes from your farmer's market, because it's going to give you the most nutrition, most bang for your buck for the nutrition. So let's break it down. I'm going to share the cheese sauce with a little bit of mustard. I call it a mustard cheese sauce, but I don't tell my kids that because they don't like mustard, they say. I'll be sharing this at the end. It's a super simple sauce. But this hot brown is going to cost you $16.05 if you're serving 8 servings. Now, I do a whole big tray of these sandwiches, and my family eats 2 per person, except for, of course, me and my daughter. We don't have as big as appetite as the boys do. If you're serving 8 servings of this dish, it's going to be $2.01 per serving. It's really cost effective if you're using the lunch meat. We like using pre-cooked bacon, but I put on there everything was purchased from Walmart. Not pre-cooked bacon is the pricing that I used, and I did not put any pricing in for the mustard or the salt and pepper. I assume you have those. If you don't, they're really good things to have on your shelf. I'll put the breakdown of all of the pricing down in the description below. Just no nonsense, just the pricing, because I hate reading through junk. Hey guys, so if you watch this one all the way to the end, I appreciate you. Go ahead and subscribe and like this one. This is a great dinner. My kids ask for it about once a month. It's one of Hunter's favorites. As you saw, I gave you 2 different ways to do this meal. One is a triple meat and had no tomato on it whatsoever, and I used larger pieces of bread, and I got 8 servings out of it, and I had some cheese sauce left over that we used on another recipe. It's really good with pretzels or soft pretzels, that sauce. We'll make some of those one day. If you're going to do the second video that you just saw before this, you can get 12 servings. If you're doing 12 servings, that makes this meal only $1.33 a serving. So that makes it way more cost effective if you're doing that other type of bread and making more servings. It's great to have leftovers. Ammon loves this dish, and he eats it over a course of a couple of days if I have any to save. And the parchment paper, if you're storing them, I don't think I said this in the video, you're gonna want baking paper or parchment paper. You just make a little piece of paper, put the sandwich right on top, and put it in your container. And then you can do that and you can actually stack them so that when you're reheating it, you just take it right off the paper and put it in your air fryer or your microwave, whichever way you want to do it, and it's good as new. I recommend the air fryer. I actually tell my son to do it this way. I tell him to put it in the microwave for 45 seconds to a minute, and then in the air fryer on 400 for about 5 minutes. Often that's a little bit too long, but it makes it nice and toasty for him.